Okay. This rant is for all the pictures in the world that have to consist of liking something if you care, ignoring if you don't. Now, my mentality up here tells me to ignore, mainly because if you like it, you're either going to upset somebody, and if you don't like it, you're going to upset somebody. Now, if it says like if you care, ignore if you don't, just ignore it. Mainly because if you ignore it, it won't show up on your page, and it won't show up anywhere else, and it won't say that you cared or didn't care. Now, for the people that post those pictures, stop. Just stop. The reason why I say stop is because if anybody in the world had a fucking chance to prove anything or a fucking chance to just change something, they wouldn't. And here's why. The human mentality doesn't give a fuck about anybody else except for themselves. And if they do, they're special. They're going, I love you. No, you don't. If you had the brain like me, if you had a normal brain, if you had a fully functional brain, you wouldn't be saying that. Mainly because people that care don't care. Especially about those pictures, you know? I mean, if I were to go around and talk to somebody about, oh man, I saw this poor guy in a wheelchair, you know, he had a hard time getting on the bus. Yeah, I mean, they probably wouldn't care. You know? I mean, mainly because a bunch of people in wheelchairs have problems getting on the bus. And also, there are a bunch of people in wheelchairs. And there are a bunch of people getting on and off buses. Now, if I were to go, let's say, to a church, God forbid, me forbid, if I were to go to a church and I were to ask, my sister is dying, somebody help, please, like, if you like, you know, like or dislike, whatever, nobody would help. You want to know why? Because they would start praying. Oh, they would pray for her life to be saved by the Lord. And hey, guess what? She'd probably die. You know? She would die, mainly because they didn't try to help her. They wouldn't call an ambulance. They wouldn't call the cops, anything. They would just say, may God be with her soul, you know, and they would hope that that helps, and then I would let them know that she died and that she wasn't saved and that she went through a lot of pain, and then they'd feel sad or bad or stupid. You know, I just really wish they would feel all three. So anyway, back to the pictures. The pictures consist of things from Ethiopian starvation to loving your fucking mother. Now, me personally, seeing all those pictures, seeing the picture of the kid and his mom sitting in a field at a park or something, and it says, like if you love your mother, ignore if you don't, pissed me off. Mainly because the fact that, you know, I mean, who doesn't love their mother? You know? And why the fuck do you have to like a picture just to prove that you do? Why? I'm pretty sure that a lot of people in the world love their mother whether they like a picture or not. You know, you don't have to like a fucking picture just to prove that you love somebody. And then there's a picture that said, like to feed people in Zimbabwe or some shit, you know? And that pissed me off mainly because you're just asking people if they would or not. When in real life, they wouldn't. Sure, it's hella easy to fucking click a like button, but is it really easy just to feed 3 million people? No, it's not. And the like button isn't going to travel through the interwebs and just turn into fucking food and water. You know? And if it does, that's some pretty crappy ass food and water. Which basically, I don't really think they want to eat it anyway. You know? Especially since it's from America. They fucking hate America. We fucked them over. Billions of times. Also in the fact, this also pisses me off. Aside from all the pictures, the comments. Nobody comments. But the admin of the picture and the page. They comment, subscribe and like, and I'll share your profile on the page so you get 3,000 friend requests. Does anybody else think that that's kind of creepy? To have your page shared on somebody else's page and then have 3,000 people add you as a friend? Do you even fucking think that somebody would be a fucking pedophile, a rapist, a murderer, a hacker, some creep that just wants to stare at your page all fucking day long? No? I did. And hey, guess what? You're stupid if you fucking subscribe to that page just to get your shit shared. Mainly because now you got hundreds and hundreds of people trying to add you as a friend, and you're going off on, oh, I'm so popular, when all you did was like a fucking page, and all he did was share your fucking page, and all they did was add your fucking page, so they could stalk you, look at you, watch you, and post things on your wall, and like all your statuses, and like all your pictures with all your fucking titties hanging out and shit, or like all your pictures where you're just standing there like, really? Do you want that? Do you seriously want some creepy-ass old man with a beard and some fucking overalls and no shirt going on your page and going, this guy's sexy. This girl has a nice body. I'm going to break the law and have sex with her because she's jailbait. And I'm 53 years old and she's only 17. Do you fucking want that? No, you don't. I don't want that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to get raped. Nobody wants to get stalked. Nobody wants to get called up in the middle of the night and have somebody say, I'm in love with you. I've seen your page and I've seen your pictures and you're so beautiful. But have it in an old man's voice. So basically, it would be like, I've been watching your page, and I've been watching you, and I've seen your pictures, and I've noticed that you've given me an erection, which is a slap in the face, mainly because that is the point where you realize that you got to delete nearly 3,000 people off of your friends list. And I'm just surprised that this video hasn't stopped recording because it took me 5 fucking times to record it. But, you know, I mean, just take that in mind. Don't like a page if you don't want 3,000 friend requests and you don't want stalkers and rapists and perverts and murderers and shit and hackers that are hacking your page and putting shit on your friends list and whatnot. You know, I mean, I don't want that. I doubt that anybody else wants that. And if you do, you're a sick fuck. And you need help. Now, aside from the comments and aside from the pictures and aside from everything like that, you know, I mean, I gotta go to the fucking community center or some shit to meet my fucking teacher. And I don't have my school ID. Oh well. So yeah, besides that, don't add those pages. Don't like them. Don't do anything. Don't even like the pictures because the pictures are just fucking stupid. Well, that's it. Bye.